All right, everyone, welcome to the party. We're going to go over something that's very important. The reason we're going over this is because this is really the second step. The first step is really understanding your credit and how your credit lines up to exactly what it is that you want to do. In other words, or to understand it so that when you're doing it, you don't make mistakes. That's what I've been sharing with you so far, right? But tonight, we're going to talk about something a little bit different, and that's going to be, we're going to move into the next phase, and that's actually working on your credit. So we're moving to the next phase, working on your credit and what that means to you, okay? So the first thing that we need to do is you're going to need to pull your credit report. These are not your credit scores. This is your credit report. An annual credit report is actually giving away they're giving you a credit report for free. As long as they're still in this crisis, every week you can pull your credit report from it for free, which is great. The only issue is you have to constantly pull it, right? That's number one. And two, when it updates, it doesn't give you a step-by-step program on how it is that you're going to fix your credit or step-by-step instructions. That's why I like other programs that you can find inside of our in the link that I'm going to drop at the bottom, or you can find it inside of, if you go to the biz.dykreditguru.com, you'll be able to find it right there where it says extra services. We have credit monitoring inside of there as well. And so you want to be able to monitor your credit, which is more important. That's super important. Like, there's nothing more important than being able to monitor your credit. That's extremely important. I can't stress that, how important that is. I can't even stress it because it's that important, okay? So I'm going to go straight to the site. And so right here, you will see where it says annualcreditreport.com. This is what you need to type up here. Don't type this in the box like annualcreditreport.com like this and try to go to Google and get it. Don't do this. And then it's a bunch of lists of stuff that come up. Don't do that, because you could click on the wrong thing. You need to go to annualcreditreport.com directly. Make sure you do that, number one. The next thing that you want to do is, once you get to annualcreditreport.com, you'll see that it's brought to you by Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. The page will look like this. All right. And then what you're going to do is request your free credit reports right here. Right. So it's going to tell you, during the COVID-19 pandemic, accessing your credit is important. That's why Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion are continuing to offer free weekly online credit reports. Right. So as far as that's concerned, this is gonna work with Internet Explorer, but we don't use Internet Explorer. Everybody uses Chrome, so nobody uses Internet Explorer no more. Those days are over. So what you're gonna do is scroll down here, and then you're gonna see where it says your credit reports matter. Credit reports may affect your mortgage rates, credit card approvals, apartment requests, or even your job application. Reviewing credit reports help you catch signs of identity theft early. Free credit reports. Federal law allows you to get a copy of your credit report every 12 months from each credit reporting company. So you can mail in and ask them for it, but this is just the quickest way to do it. So ensure that the information on all your credit reports is correct and up to date, right? So you're going to hit request all your reports. And then it's going to come here and you're going to see 3 steps to your credit report, right? 3 steps. 1, fill out the form. 2, pick the report you want. 3, request and review your reports online. And you repeat this step for each credit report. So 1, fill out the form to request 1, 2, or 3 credit reports. You're going to request all 3. You always want to get all 3 because they're different. Different things are on different ones. All right. Pick the reports you want. Request your credit reports from Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion, and request and review your reports online. Before you get your credit reports, you will answer a few more questions. These questions aren't meant to be hard. Excuse me. You may even need your records to answer them. They are used to ensure that nobody but you can get your credit information. If you can, print your credit reports so you can look at them later. You're going to save them to PDFs, right? These are going to be open in Adobe Acrobat, like PDF files. That's what they're going to be saved to. And your free annual credit report does not include credit scores. That's why I like the other one too, because your credit score is included. Plus, let's say on the other ones, on the like the score ID or smart credit or something like that, you're actually going to be able to see what your credit score will be when certain things fall off your credit report. So they'll tell you if you want a 700 score, you need to do this, do that. If you want this type of score, you need to do this, and that. That is extremely powerful. It doesn't come with this. So, but this is the free. If you're going to do it for free, this is what you're going to use. So you're going to request your credit reports, click on that button. And now you're going to fill out this form, right? And I'm not going to fill it out for real because this is going to be public all over the internet. I'm not doing that. But you will fill this out with real information, right? So whatever. Let's see. All right, cool. And then I'm doing the right amount of numbers. Yeah, let me do it one more time. All right, yeah. Let me do this one again just to make sure. Okay, great. Now we're gonna go and you're going to enter an address. And then, enter your address. And then if you haven't lived at that address for longer than 2 years, you're going to have to use the previous address and then hit next. And it gave me an error because I'm sure the zip code doesn't match the state. So let me use the real zip code real quick. Now let's try that. There you go. Now it's going to take you here. Request 1, 2, or 3 reports, right? So we're going to click on all 3 of them. Common questions. Should you order all 3 reports now or spread them out over time? The answer depends on you. If you're thinking about trying something big soon, a new car, or even home, you may want to get all of your credit. Get all of them now. Don't try to spread them out. Because you don't know when this is going to end, when they're going to give you a free credit report. Get all of them. Get all of your credit reports now. And then hit that. Next button. And then consumer registration. First, we'll need a bit more information. Please enter the valid phone number or email address, or you can request your free credit report by phone or mail. So enter this information here. Let's see if it lets me go through. Right, and then continue. We can't complete your enrollment at this time. Please call customer team, because all my information is fake. But your information will be real. That's all you have to do, and they will email you your credit reports. Okay. And then when you get done, what's going to happen is it's going to show up here, and you're going to download it right here in the screen. And when you get done downloading it, then it's going to say get your next report or finish. All right. So what I'm going to do, because I don't mind grabbing my credit reports right now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to stop the share and enter my real information and pick up from there, so you can follow me on the download. So you should be able to see where it says proceed. So I tried Experian and I couldn't get that one. So let's see if my other ones are locked or not. Nah, I didn't get this one, it looks like. TransUnion. Boom. Thank you for selecting TransUnion for your free personal credit report. You see it there. Please review. Yep, my information is correct. Supply email address. I use this one. From your identity, give me a text message. Agree and send passcode. Oh, they sent it to that one. I forgot I might have to get a phone call for that. Oh no, it came through. Beautiful. Don't worry about these passcodes. They can only be used once, so that ain't nothing spectacular. Boom, all set. I'm good. I'm going to continue. Right. And here's my credit report, right? So these are the things that are on it. You got what I'm saying? I want to have all this stuff is on it. Capital One, all that stuff is good. It's saying all my stuff is pretty good. So these are all inquiries. Like I got inquiries. But these are my payment histories. So my payments have been on time, like, so, right? So I look good. I don't have no lates. I only got this one thing that I'm about to battle for real. I haven't battled them for real. But this is the only thing that I got on my credit report that's negative. That's it. And they added it, and I know what it's coming from. It's something that I owe to third party. I don't owe them. So therefore, I'm definitely not paying it, right? Then you see my Capital One, credit my rent, all that stuff is on there, right? And I got all of that. So all of this is on here, right? So that's good. All this is this is pretty positive. Now I can call, these are all inquiries right here, right? From here to here are inquiries. I can call these companies and be like, I can call that company right here. There's a number. I can call this company right here. There's a number. I can call them and ask them to remove the inquiries, and they pretty much will. But I just haven't done it because I don't need no credit right now. But when I need to get my credit up again, I'm gonna call them. All right, so we're good. So I only got one negative, no late payments, nothing like that. Boom. Then they tell you to add or remove, modify a fraud alert. You can do that. Your credit report contains the following messages: promotional opt-out. Right? So you can do a promotional opt-out if you want to. The file has been opted out of promotional lists supplied by. So I already did that because I'm signed up with our identity monitoring that we have as well, which is powerful as well. I love it. I've gotten people back money that got stolen out of their bank accounts and everything with them utilizing that service. So it works great. And then you can report an inaccuracy and all that, but we do that through letters. We don't do that through just trying to reach out to them. So we don't really have to worry about this information. You can read through all of it if you want to. That is fine. I'm not going nowhere yet. So let me cancel out of that. Now, I got that. Cancel, I said. Now, I'm going to save and print my report right here. Right? Cancel. Save and print. And save and print, I'm going to go over here. That's my printer. But I'm going to save this as a PDF. Right? And now that I saved it as a PDF, I'm going to save it as a PDF and hit save. You can change that the destination to save as a PDF. And I can put it anywhere I want, right? So I'll put it in a credit repair for now. I don't want to put it in there though. Not really. I'll put it there for now. New folder. Now I'm gonna put it in there, and then that's my TransUnion. Now I'm gonna get my next report. I'm gonna click up there at the top and get where it's red. Let's hold on before I do that. Get your next credit report or finish. Repeat these steps for each credit report. So I'm gonna click up here where it's red. I'm gonna click on that, and then I'm gonna get please print your report before leaving. You will not be able to receive your free credit report again for another week. So no, I'm gonna get my next one. So I want to return to annual credit report. And now I'm going to Equifax, and I'm going to go get that one. And it looks like I'm going to be able to get my Equifax. Experian, I don't know why I can't get it, but I can. So let's see what's on my Equifax. And it's important because companies pull from different credit reports, right? Putting in this information again. I want to use this one. All right, so I'm putting that information in again. They can't complete my enrollment at this time either. So those two ain't giving them to me. I don't know why. Normally I can get them, but I couldn't this time. But I was able to get my TransUnion, which is cool. So I got my TransUnion. If I want to, I'll buy my other two credit reports for like $9. It's like $9 or something. And I'll buy them because I want to know what's on my credit reports. And I want to know my credit score. So I don't mind paying for that either. Right? So I'll buy them. But what I'm saying is I've been able to get all three from them before on this. So I don't know if I lock my credit or whatever I've done or what's going on, but at least my TransUnion is going to tell me everything I pretty much need to know. And let me explain to you why I say that. But it's important to get all of them because different credit bureaus look at different ones. So if you know, let's say I'm going to get a house, I know Equifax is who they're going to look at. So I got to make sure my Equifax is right. Not my Experian and not my TransUnion, though I want them perfect too. But my Equifax got to be right. You understand what I'm saying? And so you can ask them, which credit bureau do you all check? And they'll tell you, right? The TransUnion is for the regular stuff, credit cards, all that. That's TransUnion for the most part. Experian too, but they don't use Equifax. Card places will go between Equifax and Experian and TransUnion usually. But housing, rent, all of that type stuff, that's going to be usually Equifax. All right. So hopefully this helped you all. I don't know why they're not giving me my other 2 reports, but hey, I'm gonna go get them anyway. I got enough on my I can already see my TransUnion. Ain't nothing gonna be on my Equifax or Experian really. Because everything shows up. Even the stuff that's going to be on your Equifax is going to show up on your TransUnion too. So if it's on Experian or Equifax, it's on TransUnion 99.9% of the time. So if you can get your TransUnion, which is what we used to use anyway, we used to use TransUnion exclusively and clean all 3 bureaus, but we pulled only from the TransUnion. So if you can get your TransUnion, you're usually good. All right. So are there any questions on anything that we went over tonight?